What's up everyone, Praful here, welcome back, thanks for joining in. Today is the Nifty expiry and the markets have been showing constant strength since morning. So the markets which opened a good gap up, a 0.5-0.6% gap up on a VIX like 11 is considered to be a very decent gap up, and after that there was some amount of profit booking from the overnight longs, and after that the market has been constantly showing the strength. तो यहाँ पे continuously एक छोटा सा range में market hold कर रहा है, and that is why my positioning is slightly on the bullish side. So the mark to market is close to around 2 points, but this position is, I would call it a little ballsy position, because जैसे यहाँ पे प्रीमियम्स दिख रहे हैं एंड जैसे यहाँ पे मार्केट मूव हो रहा है, द मार्केट इज ऑलरेडी मूव फ्रॉम 520 to 450 to वापस 520, so 70 point down move and a 70 point up move. But if you look at my strangle, it's just 100 point strangle. The calls are just 30 points away and the puts are just probably 70 points away. But I'm going to be manage the risk aggressively on this position, and I've also sized up using this first jo spike mein jo gamma aaya. In that spike I have managed to size up. I didn't want to, but I thought, okay, let's take a try. But agar mark to market zero pe aa jata hai, then probably I might have to risk manage something. As of now, I'm up by around 2 points, and abhi funds used around just 1.15 lakhs. I can even buy these hedges up and add on to the size. But as of now, I don't want to do that because this position is bullish in itself from premium front. But from spot front, the position is kind of bearish, because dekho, the markets are at 17, 18, 525, right? Almost like 75 points away from the calls and 75 points away from the puts. But if you look at the premium skew, the 75 point away calls are trading at 5.5 rupees and the 75 point away puts are trading at 14 rupees. So the puts have a massive skew. So I have positioned in that direction partially, and at the same time I have positioned on 550 calls as well, because if the futures are trading at a contango, then probably the spot might come to match the future. That is why मेरा positioning थोड़ा ऐसा बना हुआ है. Nothing fancy, but if at all there is a breakout, then I'll be getting out of these calls, because these calls seem pretty cheap. I wouldn't say that the puts are expensive. I'd say that the calls are pretty damn cheap. So I don't want to sit on these 18,550 calls. Most probably these 18,550 calls, they might spike to probably like 25 once in the day, and probably they might just go to zero. But I don't want to take that chance. And also, if the market starts breaching this swing, इसका नीचे अगर market close करके नीचे आना शुरू करता है, then probably I have to get out of this 450 puts as well, because skew के तरफ भी market आ रहा है, even then the puts are gaining a lot of value. I'll keep you guys posted after any adjustment. Alright guys, time is 12:49, and I did a bunch of adjustments, and I even had to take some experimental kind of trades where I was short like 18,550 puts, and I took a decent amount of loss on 18,550 puts. Up dekh sakte hain, when the markets broke out from here for the second time, I saw that there might be some expansion on the calls which were inherently cheap. So I pushed my puts all the way till 18,550. But ये जो slow grind में I had to book my puts back, and but again, like I have entered them back again now. So the mark to market is close to around 42-43,000. Nothing fancy, but if the markets manage to stay in this range for another 1 hour or so, then probably like I'll have a very decent realization on both these options. So that's the approach as of now. The approach is to keep shifting the puts to 18,550. I want to take some extra risk today. जो भी होगा देखा जाएगा. And अगर mark to market zero पड़ जाएगा, तो probably he'll again have to risk off and just collect whatever penny options there is. I'm trying some aggressive stuff, because इस साल थोड़ा aggressive जाने का plan बना रहा हूँ, but I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna turn out, because I'm that kind of a person where I want to capitalize on the momentum. अगर momentum अच्छा चल रही है, अगर दिन अच्छे जा रहा है, then I'll immediately take higher risks and try to get that delta risk in. But if things are not going in my favor, then probably I will not take any delta risk. As of now, my delta bias was quite decent, because I had a bullish bias, and every time the pullbacks are being bought, the strength is there, and the previous swings are not breaching higher low and higher low. So this gives me some sort of a confidence to stay on this position. But nonetheless, अगर कोई भी एक हायर लो ब्रीच होके नीचे क्लोज दे देता है, then probably I'll have to manage my position accordingly and probably neutralize the delta that I've got on that position. So currently 45-46k up, and देखेंगे क्या होता है. Time is 2:20, another 40 minutes for averaging, and my positioning looks something like this. I have all my calls at 18,600, and the puts are spread across 550 and 600. Slightly ballsy position, slightly risky position. So the idea is Fin Nifty has been showing constant slow strength, so slow upward grind हो रहा है. So none of the previous swings are being breached. So that's why I'm comfortable pushing these puts to higher and higher levels. The mark to market has already gone up to like 1.5 lakhs, and I've got a lot of premiums left. So जब तक ये 35 नहीं पहुंचेगा, I'm gonna hold on to this 18,600 puts. जब if it reaches 35, I'm going to close this and roll all these puts to 18,550. The position size, the quantities are also positioned in such a way that I'm not exposed to too much of a delta risk, and my mark to market will constantly increase even if there is slight movement in my direction. So my next update will be post 3 o'clock, and as of now mark to market is 1.5 lakhs, close to 1.2% on the capital. I'll keep you guys posted. As of now, these 18600 calls, I don't want to roll these 18600 calls away because 650 में कुछ बचा नहीं है. So I'm going to try to stay on these 18600 calls as much as possible and try to take credit from the 18600 puts. Alright guys, time is 3:22, 22 minutes into the averaging, and as usual I've been getting screwed, and as usual I've been getting screwed during the averaging period. So यहाँ पे भी averaging period में first it hurt me on the put side, and then it hurt me on the call side, and at this point it pushed me out on my put side exactly at 20. If you look at this, I exited at 2017, वहाँ पे exit किया, and if you look at the chart, 20 is the exact high. Just a minute. Look at this. 20.8. 20.8 was the high. So pushed me out and then came back, and it's now at 12 bucks. Can't help, like I lost somewhere around 40k on that itself. But yeah, it was a ballsy trade. It was kind of very aggressive of me to trade that. But nonetheless, it was quite okay. The kind of delta risks that I took, they really paid off. And the markets, as I said, they were not breaching any lower highs. So हमेशा lower highs were intact, and because of which I kept taking the put side risk, and that played out quite well. And if you look at this, I've made around 2.35 lakhs. I was up by almost 2.6 lakhs, and probably I'd be I was looking at around 3 lakh profit, but यहाँ पे 40,000 यहीं पे loss हो गया, and वापस यहाँ पे आ गया. So it's kind of sad. So it's kind of, so I got kind of bluffed on puts, but nonetheless, overall how the day went, I couldn't be complaining at all. And yeah, आज मैंने straddle account मैंने trade नहीं किया because the quarterly settlement had happened, and I forgot to transfer the amount back, and that's why like I could not trade in my straddle account. So all that said and done, I hope you guys also had a decent expiry, because if you were taking the delta risks and if you were moving your puts up, so you had a decent expiry. But if you were reluctant in moving your puts, then most probably you would have been chopped multiple times on the call side, because the call side gamma was kind of brutal. Multiple times the options just jumped twice. I mean, the options just doubled in a span of like 2-3 minutes. So that would be brutal, to say the least. I hope you guys had a decent expiry, and I'll see you guys in my next live trading video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.